Krishna.
Hare Krishna, am I audible?
Yes, Prabhu, audible.
Hare Krishna. Krishna, welcome devotees for Srimad Bhagavatam class. We will start our Srimad Bhagavatam with a short kirtan. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodhanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamutirayet Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatir Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 12, and text 15 onwards. So, let me read out the sloka. Tam uchur bhamanastusta rajanam prasaryat anvitam yesha hi asmi prajatantau purunam Pauruvarshabha. Translation. Purport is not there in this sloka. So, translation. The learned Brahmanas, who are very satisfied with the charities of the king, addressed him as a chief amongst the Purus and informed him that his son was certainly in the line of descent from the Purus. So, this is again one such significant verse without purport. So, we are reading the next text also. So, text 16 goes, Devena aparadhighatena shukle shamstam upeyusi ratova anugraha arthaya Vishnuna Prabha Vishnuna. This translation purport is there. Yeah. So translation purport given by Sri Vengresi Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation: The Brahmana said, this spotless son has restored by all the powerful and all pervasive Lord Vishnu, the personality of Godhead, in order to oblige you, he was saved when he was doomed to be destroyed by an irresistible supernatural weapon. The purport is big. We'll go through line by line. So, Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stabitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadhamahyam Tathapi Shwapadantikam Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavati Paschata Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Yeah. So this text 15, again, without purport, also there are a lot of information in the text 15. And the series what we are seeing is about the glorious appearance of Parikshit Maharaj. And the last sloka, Parikshit Maharaj appeared. So there, Yudhishthira Maharaj very happily giving charities to the people whom has to given. So that is a very wonderful point yesterday was discussed. To whom we have to donate, to whom we have to do charity. Actually, there is a different level scales of giving charity, which gives you liberation. So from there, the land Brahmanas now they are speaking now. So because by the charity given by Yudhishthira Maharaj, the Brahmanas are happy. So we will come to know Yudhishthira Maharaj is first particularly focusing on Brahmanas. He started giving charity to the Brahmanas first. Because they only blessed the child because they are knowledge class people. They are not working class people. So with their knowledge, they bless. So this boy also will get the same knowledge to rule the king in the dharmic way. So that we can see here. So he's not simply mentioning Brahmanas. Prabhupada is not such a person simply mentioning. Prabhupada is clearly saying that learned Brahmanas. Prabhupada is saying learned Brahmanas. He is not normal Brahmana. He is learned Brahmana. So Brahmana means must be a Brahman learning, understanding and experiencing Brahman everywhere. Brahman idi janati Brahmana. It's a definition for a Brahmana. The person who sees Bhagavan's energy, Lord's energy everywhere. So he cannot miss Lord anywhere around him. So that's a kind of a consciousness one who develops, he is Brahmana. So here he is giving charity to the Brahmana and the Brahmanas addressing him as the chief amongst Kuru. So why these people comes under Kuru, no? Kuru dynasty. Why just not addressing Kuru? Kuru's forefather is Puru. Why Brahmanas addressing Puru? That is a discussable, what do you say? That could be a discussion here. See, when they mention Kuru, then it looks okay. It's a Kuru dynasty, Pandavas and Kauravas. So they are glorifying Kuru. But Kuru is very exalted king. That's what they mentioning Kuru instead of Kuru. I think you people are understanding. So there is a dynasty, there is a lineage, big lineage. So Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, no. So that parampara, this very knowledgeable Raja Rishis, I gave this knowledge. But what happened? By the time it deteriorates. So again, people are forgot. So again, I'm telling to you now. So that Raja Rishis, the Vamsha, it starts from Lord Brahma. So Lord Brahma is a secondary creator as per the willing of Lord Vishnu or Krishna. So from Brahma started creating the Prajapatis first. In that, the great rishis also included. So in one among the rishis, Atri. When we are discussing about Gotras, we discussed about this Atri also. So Gotras is nothing but your lineage. Some Gotras will be there when you go to temple, they will give the name Rashi, Nakshatra, Gotra, all this thing they ask the Brahmana. The Pujari will ask. So we say simply this Gotram, that Gotram. We can't understand what is that actually. But what we do, we just simply say. But actually, Gotra is your lineage. So how many of you here comes under Atri Rishi Gotra? Please give thumbs up or comment. Anyway, somebody will be there, here or there, if you have this one kind of Gotras. So Atri Rishi is one among the Prajapati below Lord Brahma, means the descendant of Brahma. So from Atri, Lord Soma came, means Chandradev. From Chandra, the king Buddha came. So Buddha, he identified his wife Ila. From Ila, the Aila came. Aila is another name of who? It's a Pururava. Pururava's another name is Aila. The Pururava, big story. Pururava, he just enchanted by the Devaloka Kanni. So all these things is a big story. Anyway, we will discuss that on our ninth canto. It's long way to go. So ninth canto, the Pururava story is there, and Urvasi, all these things. Very interesting story it is, and there we'll get so many knowledge there. So this sloka actually is Puru's dynasty. So Pururava, then Ayus, then there are lineage. There comes Yayati. So Yayati has two wives. Yayati has two wives. One is Devayani. Another one is Charmasti something. I forgot the name.
Sharmishte. Hare
yeah. Thank you, Mataji. Charmasti, yeah. So she gave a child, and Devayani is from the demigod lineage, but the Sarmasti it's a demon king's daughter. So that's what you can see the lineage, the end of the lineage, there is the mixed up of the demon's nature and the demigod's nature, children's. Because the parampara is coming like that only. Because Yayati is a Brahmana lineage, like Brahma from Brahma, and Devyani from demigod. They are like demigod, this thing. They child are demigod level of child. And this side, Sharmishti side, she is a demon king's daughter. So the both mixing, so the same family, they are getting demigod nature sons also and the demoniac nature of sons also, like Pandavas and Kauravas in the future. So when this happened, it's a big story. I don't want to waste time on that because the next sloka also is there. So there, this somehow he got cursed. King Yayati got cursed by Sukracharya that he will become old. So, but the king has to be ruled by the strong and youngest person. So what happened? He asked his 5 sons, comes out of Sharmishti and Devyani. The Devyani sons refused. We were not given our youth. Like that, they refused. So he cursed, you will not buy lineage. Okay, Yayati cursed. But Kuru came front. No, father, I will give my youthful 1,000 years of my youth, I will give to you. So he voluntarily come and he just giving because my father is such a king, he can rule the kingdom in a dharmic way. Because of that, he come forward and he gave 1,000 years. And he just very satisfied by this son, Kuru. Then he announced that you are my next lineage. After me, you only rule the kingdom because you have that guna of doing sacrifice for the big cause. So you see, in this lineage, Yudhishthira Maharaj is such a dharmic person, and Dushyanta is coming in the same lineage. Bhishma Dev is coming, and finally, Yudhishthira Maharaj, Arjun, then Abhimanyu, and now Parikshit. So they are all dharmic people. Moreover, they are devotees because of the proper brought up. So day before yesterday, Vijayata Mataji is telling about the samskaras and all. If you follow samskara, and you will get a very nice devotee child and pious gunas, the child having good characters. So all these things were discussed. So this are all there because of the blessings of the lineage, because of blessings of carrying the order of Supreme Lord. Anyway, the purport we are going to read that. We'll read while this thing. So that's what Brahmanas are mentioning. Puru instead of Kuru. So they are all Puru dynasty. So he is a lineage of Puru. That's the understanding the Brahmanas is bringing back. No, you are such a sacrificed king's lineage because they are not worried about youthful or whatever. The dharma is protected. I can give anything. Like we see with Yudhishthira Maharaj, he left all of his kinsmen in the war. His own brothers, cousins, he has to fight and to kill them to protect dharma. He did. The sacrifice he did only to protect dharma. Because that is the order of Krishna. That is the order of Supreme Lord. So he followed. So those days, maybe, I don't know this, in Greek also, in Egypt, Greek, that area also, there is a same kind of story there. It's called, the demigod called Horus. I don't know how many of you can relate this. This Horus is such a king, is a demigod who ruled this kingdom. He is only the king first time he hand over everything to the Manusha, the human king, and he left the heaven. Horus is the last demigod is ruled in this material world. After that, this human Manushya kings, they started taking pharaohs, like that they goes whole story. So here also the Lord's word is carried out by the pious kings. So Lord is giving this opportunity to these kings to protect dharma, lead people in a dharmic way, give facility for the practicing of Krishna consciousness. All this stuff only Krishna is choosing. That's what we can able to see. Parikshit is protected by Krishna because This is also one of the important point. So Krishna is protected in the womb of Uttara when this Brahmastra hitting, attacking the baby Parikshit inside the womb of Uttara. So now I hope I gave the understanding about why it is mentioned Purus instead of Kuru. So such a sacrifice. So devotee means sacrificing. Sacrificing what? Nice eating food or nice this thing money? No. Sacrificing means first sacrificing your time for Krishna. Then sacrificing your energy for Krishna and sacrificing your space, mental space to Krishna. You are engaging Krishna in your mind, your intelligence all the time. Then finally physically doing. So these are all the sacrifice we did, but it's not completely you can say sacrifice because Krishna sacrificed more than that to get this Jivatma from this material world. Anyway, this purport is going to say that only. We'll read that. So this second, the text 16 it says, Brahmana said, the spotless sun have been restored by the all-powerful and all-pervasive Lord Vishnu, the personality of Godhead, in order to oblige you. So to Krishna is protected this boy to oblige you. Because Yudhishthira is such a king, he has to give proper handover to the next king. Next king is Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu is no more. He is died in the Kurukshetra war. So the one and only the men in this whole Kuru dynasty is Parikshit Maharaj. So he's people whole Pandavas, whole Kuru dynasty is focusing on that son only. That's what the whole proper samskara happened for the baby. Baby come as very nice devotee. While taking birth in the material world itself, he is a devotee. So because of that only, Krishna protected him. That is a very wonderful. Here, one more word is mentioned. The spotless sun has been restored by all powerful and all pervasive Lord Vishnu. So here we can able to sense that this Parikshit Maharaj is such a powerful king. He is a dharmic person. He is very strong king, has a managerial role, and at the same time is a pure devotee of him. This combination is nowhere is available in this whole dynasty. So that's how this focus all on our Parikshit Maharaj. So this combination everyone should taking as inspiration. When it comes to the things, roles, designation, the managerial service, we have to take it as a task because it's a duty. It's a duty we have to do. As a duty we can do. I saw many of our non-Krishna conscious people, they are just dedicated to their work, too much dedication. And because the motive is getting money. But duty, you're doing, performing work as a duty is to be done as per Bhagavad Gita. You do as a duty. It's your karma you have to do. Keeping me in mind, keeping in my consciousness, as chapter of Bhagavad Gita says, keep me in center and do your duty and get the money, use for the family, spend something for relatives, and give it to temple, devotees, everywhere. So this has to be followed. So here also we are able to see that. That's what he is mentioning, spotless sun. There is no spot on this sun because he is completely purified devotee. That's what called pure devotee. Pure devotee is two things only. One is dedication, another one is sacrifice. The dedication towards Krishna, sacrificing this material things. These two things, if you do, manasa, vacha, karmana level, then you will attain the purity towards Krishna consciousness. Like our Guru Maharaj says, one day we will also become pure devotee. This understanding every devotee should take inspiration from Parikshit Maharaj and to follow what he did. That's what, because he is also sacrificed. Within the 7 days, he is going to die by the Takshak snake. But thing is, he sacrificed my 7 days. When I spend some 7 days to get the transcendental knowledge from the pure devotee of Lord Sukadeva Goswami, this will be very useful for the future people who can deliver by hearing simple Bhagavatam and discussing Srimad Bhagavatam among devotees, they can go back to Godhead. Because this thing, I just sacrificed my 7 days. The byproduct is he also went back to Godhead. So his mind is I'll use this time accordingly for my benefit, at the same time welfare of my prajas in the future, my dynasty, my whole human descendants. So we are all enjoying that lineage only, because we are following Brahma, Madhva, Gaudiya Sambardhaya. So in that it starts from Brahma, and Parikshit also starts from Brahma only. So they say they have Atri, Rishi, Gotra. Our Pandavas, they say that only. When you ask about Gotra, you will say your own Rishi lineage. Like that, their Gotra is Atri Rishi. So here, why I'm telling all these things? Parikshit Maharaj has all powerful, all pervasive Lord Vishnu with him. So here Vishnu, Prabhupada again bracket like he's mentioning Lord Krishna. So we are getting the strength by doing exercise, getting physically strong and doing some meditation, mentally strong. But actually everywhere there is a power, Shakti is playing a major role. So without Shakti, the person cannot act. He will not having any motility without any Shakti. That's what you see the creation. It's a wonderful realization or interpretation from one of our Sri Vaishnava devotee. He says when Lord Brahma wants to create the secondary creation, he need some knowledge. So for knowledge also has a power. So knowledge is Shakti. So that Shakti is the personified is Saraswati. Now Saraswati is a knowledge. It's a goddess of knowledge. So Saraswati is a combination to Brahma, so he can create the secondary creation. When Vishnu came in this material world from Krishna, Narayana, in this material manifestation, we identified as Vishnu. When Vishnu wants to sustain or maintain this material world, for him, the maintenance Shakti needed. So the maintenance Shakti, what is that? It is the things, possessions, wealth, health, everything is what? Lakshmi. So consort Lakshmi is there along with him. Then when annihilation, when maintenance, destruction, everything handled by Lord Shiva, so he need some raw energy or Shakti. So the raw Durga, the Shakti came as Parvati. So this is a very wonderful interpretation. So everything is Shakti from Krishna, because Krishna is Shakti Man. When this material manifestation happened, demigods need Shakti. They need knowledge Shakti, they need possessive Shakti, then they need raw Shakti as Parvati. Like that, devotee also has some Shakti. It's called Bhakti Shakti. It's called Bhakti Shakti. So with that Bhakti Shakti only, the devotee can able to do miracles of by doing preaching, bringing more devotees to this Krishna consciousness, introducing people to Krishna consciousness, making them devotees and engaging them by giving love and care. It's all called Bhakti Shakti. So we can get that Bhakti Shakti only. So here, with that Bhakti Shakti, Krishna protected him. In thumb size, he is appeared in the womb of Uttara, and he took all the heat of the weapon of the Brahmastra. It's mentioned supernatural weapon. So anyway, the purport is almost saying that only. So since we don't have time to read, I just can summarize all the things from the purport. So we should understand all these things from this sloka. It's very necessary. Okay. Thank you. Hare Krishna. I'll stop here. Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Is there any question or comment? Please go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Then with Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Audible, Prabhu?
Yeah.